Imagine a place outside that makes you feel happy. Now, this could be standing by the river, listening to the water just flow through the rocks. This could be at the top of a mountain, early in the morning as the sun rises through the clouds. Or this could be at a local park, just sitting at a park bench. Now imagine if that space and all the feelings that it brings you wasn't possible for you. And that's the reality for millions of people, for people with disabilities, from kids from underserved communities, from veterans returning with trauma. We often treat getting these folks outside as a good deed or a side project or charity. It's not charity, this is inclusion. This is bringing people together to build community. See, it's in spaces like these where we realize how similar we really are alongside our differences. How we might live in different neighborhoods, but we enjoy the same music and same food. When we adapt our outdoor recreation and our public green spaces so everyone's welcome, we're not doing anyone a favor, we're just finally doing what's right. I'll give you an example. I'm the executive director and co-founder of a nonprofit in Virginia called Beyond Boundaries, and we believe that the more we adventure together, the stronger our community becomes. Our motto is adventure is for everyone, and we facilitate our experiences around building access, community, and empowerment by working with people of all abilities and backgrounds. Janie, who's a friend of mine now, but started off as our very first participant on a whitewater rafting trip 10 years ago, uses a wheelchair and said she used to watch people go kayaking and rock climbing, but always from the sidelines. So what got Janie into that raft with us 10 years ago? Simple. She was invited. It took one invitation. She's off the sidelines. She's included. She feels connected. When other people have stories about their adventures, she can add to them because she has stories of her own. That invitation helped build confidence, connected her to new friends, helped build independence. In a word, it built community. And all of the impact flows in and out of her life differently these days as she's more active in the community, and right now she's stoked about looking for a job. There's no more sidelines for Janie. There's now stories of the wind in her face as she rafts down the mighty James River and feels connected to the outdoor community. Ever since that first rafting trip 10 years ago, we've been on a lot of trips together. We're fishing and kayaking and rock climbing, and some of those trips require adaptive recreation gear. And some of them just require an open mind. I know when we go fishing, she prefers a certain style fishing rod because how it fits in her hand and she feels more independent. We go kayaking, we use stabilizing outriggers and a modified seat to help with stability and balance while we're paddling. We go rock climbing. She's tried a number of different rock climbing harnesses over the years because adaptive recreation gear has actually come a long way in a decade. But Janie and her goals and her abilities have really advanced over the last 10 years, and she's able to try things now that she wasn't able to then. It's not just about the outdoor adaptive gear. It's about the opportunity. See, we design the opportunity with inclusion at the forefront, and everything else follows. And when we design for inclusion, we don't take anything away from anyone. We make things better for everyone. Curb cuts are not just for wheelchairs. They help parents with strollers. They help travelers with suitcases and workers with carts. And the same is true in the outdoors. A trail with wider access isn't any less rugged. It's more welcoming. A kayak with stabilizing outriggers doesn't slow down the adventure. It allows more people to participate. And when we allow more people to participate, we don't dilute the experience. We actually enrich the community. When we do this as a community. And it's not just about play and exploration, it's about connection. Connection to nature, connection to ourselves, connection to each other. Outdoor spaces are where we meet our neighbors and where our kids learn to take risk and where strangers become friends. Outdoor spaces connect us, not just physically, but emotionally. So when we deny people the chance to become involved, we're not just cutting them off from a trail, we're denying them community. We're denying them the chance to connect and socialize and live more confident and independent lives. And we all deserve the chance to explore and play and feel really small underneath a big sky. We all deserve that wind in your face moment. It's not about lowering the bar. It's about raising our expectation of what true inclusion actually looks like. It's about imagining what's possible when we stop saying, "Can they do that?" and start saying, "How can I help?" So the next time you step into the river or onto a trail or into a park, take a look around and see who's missing. And then ask yourself, what can I do to bring them in? How can I invite? So here's my call to action. We need to stop treating outdoor access as this bonus and start using it as a baseline. We need to fund adaptive kayaks and adaptive rock climbing harnesses the same way we fund playgrounds and park benches. We need to train river guides and park rangers, not just in safety, but in inclusion. And we need to bring voices with lived experiences to the conversation, from that first idea to the final trail, because the outdoor spaces are for all of us. And it's not charity, it's community. Thank you.